Hello again, everyone, and thanks for joining us on Ina, the mirror to the world. Today we're traveling to the center of the East European plain, approximately 800 kilometers east of Moscow, Russia. This area lies between the Volga River and the Kama River and extends east to the Ural Mountains. The population as of the 2002 census is 3.7 million, and its major natural resources include oil, natural gas, and gypsum. Welcome to the Republic of Tatarstan. Tatarstan in the Eastern European plain is the largest non-mountainous part of the European landscape. Its major rivers include the Belaya, Ik, Kama, Volga, and Vyatka. The Volga flows north to south across the western end of the republic, while the Kama roughly forms an east-to-west axis through the greater part of Tatarstan. The banks of the Volga, the Kama, and the Vyatka and other major rivers are covered with coniferous forests. There are about 2 million ethnic Tatars and over 1 million ethnic Russians, along with significant numbers of Chuvash, Mari, and Udmurts, many of whom are Tatar-speaking. Tatar is a Turkic language, which is also spoken in some parts of Europe, Russia, Siberia, China, Turkey, and Finland. The capital of the Republic of Tatarstan is Kazan, which was founded by the Volga Bulgars in the early Middle Ages. A big celebration took place for the 1000th anniversary of its founding. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, after the dissolution of the Russian Federation, Kazan became the center of Tatar culture. Since 2000, the city has been undergoing a total renovation. Kazan is a large railway, highway, and airway hub, the largest port located on the Volga River. The main branches of municipal industry consist of industrial engineering and metalwork, aircraft and instrumentation, chemical and petrochemical, and also the light and food industry. 35% of the population employed in the economic branches is concentrated in Kazan. Kazan is a multi-religious city. Over 42 mosques, Orthodox churches, a Lutheran church, a Catholic chapel, a synagogue, and other religious institutions are all organized here. The Orthodox Religious Seminary and Russian Islamic University are also in Kazan. The Volga is the largest river in Europe in terms of length and watershed. It flows from the western part of Russia and is widely viewed as the national river of Russia. In fact, 11 out of the 20 largest cities of Russia, including its capital Moscow, are situated in the Volga basin. Some of the largest reservoirs in the world can be found along the Volga. A number of large hydroelectric reservoirs were constructed on the Volga during the Soviet regime. It's very important to inland shipping and transport in Russia. The Volga belongs to the closed basin of the Caspian Sea and is 3,600 kilometers long. So we've got a pretty long way to go to get from one end to the other. Taking a boat tour on the Volga River is one of Tatarstan's best attractions. It's always fun to visit the little villages along the banks of the Volga, especially during a gorgeous day like today. I encourage everyone who visits Tatarstan to take advantage of this magnificent view. In the Republic of Tatarstan, there are 16 professional theaters, 4 state orchestras, 90 local museums, and is home to the second largest grand concert hall in Russia. There are 7 music and cultural institutions and over 50 music and art schools. So as you can see, cultural traditions are of great importance to the Tatars. I'm standing in front of Kazan Kremlin, the chief historic citadel of Tatarstan, located in the city of Kazan. We have a newlywed couple right here taking pictures. Congratulations to them and the best of luck. This structure was built on behalf of Ivan the Terrible and was declared a World Heritage Site in 2000. Let's take a closer look at Kazan Kremlin. The Kazan Kremlin consists of many old buildings, but the most conspicuous landmark of the Kazan Kremlin is the leaning Suyunbike Tower, which probably goes back to the reign of Peter the Great. A well-known legend connects the tower with the last queen of Kazan. The legend postulates that the tower was erected more than a century earlier by Ivan the Terrible's artisans in just a week's time. The legend continues to say that the Kazan queen, Soyinbike, threw herself off the highest tier, hence the name. This very large building behind me is Kazan State University. It is the third largest university in Russia and has approximately 60,000 students enrolled. It was founded in 1804. Famous scholars such as Leo Tolstoy once attended this university. Kazan University is also known as the birthplace of organic chemistry, due to the works of Alexander Butlerov, Vladimir Markovanov, and Alexander Arbuzov. Sabantuya is a Tatar and Idel-Uralian summer festival that dates back to the Volga-Bulgarian era. At first, Sabantuya was a festival of farmers in rural areas, but later became a national holiday and is now widely celebrated throughout the cities. As you can see by the elaborate and beautiful costumes and decorations and the amount of delicious food, a lot of time and hard work goes into the preparation of these wonderful festivals. Here to celebrate the festival is the president of Tatarstan, Mintimir Sharapovich Shamiev. He was first made president on June 12, 1991, and since then he's been re-elected 3 times. He celebrates the festival in a different village each year, and this year it's celebrated in the capital, Kazan. In the beginning of the 20th century, Sabantuya gained recognition as the national festival of the Tatars. I've decided to take a ride on the Ferris wheel in order to show you a higher view of Kazan. You can see that Kazan does not have any hills or mountains, so the city is very flat. However, since Tatarstan has many rivers and lakes, it's the perfect place for sailing. One of the most popular tourist spots in Kazan is Bauman Street. It's filled with numerous boutiques, Western-style stores, and restored 19th century houses. It's the perfect place for shopping and relaxation for the entire family. The street runs from Kazanka River near the Kazan Kremlin to the northwest to Pashkin Street to the southeast. Bauman Street is definitely a major shopping spot, but one of the most unique attractions are these artists who sit along the street and draw self-portrait sketches. Hello, sir. How are you? Is everything good? That's great. I like your artwork. I asked him how much a portrait costs, and he says it costs around $7. These artists capture an exact likeness of the person they're drawing, paying close attention to the specific details on their face. Back there, one of the artists is hard at work drawing a young lady's portrait. They really are talented individuals.